So we have 5 tanks in there. Now, all of those are 10,000 gallon tanks. It's just like a giant barrel.
Is that oak or
Bark.
oak?
So the one with the lighter color on the left, there's 3 of those. Those are American oak.
Okay.
And they're not toasted or anything on the bottoms or on the sides.
You can go. Don't mind me, go ahead.
The ones that are darker, there's 2 of those. Those are made out of Apollo wood. We're actually the only brewery in the world to age beer on Apollo wood. It's this wood from Paraguay. It's the second densest wood on Earth.
Go ahead, you go.
Thanks, Anna. Anna works in our quality control lab. We get to do a lot of our own analytical stuff here, which is pretty cool. And so those tanks are all built, about 10,000 gallon tanks, and they're the largest tanks that have ever been built in the U.S. since Prohibition, which is pretty neat. And if you look at them, they're not actually glued together. The only thing that holds those tanks together are the bands that you see surrounding them. Now what happens is when we build them, they're pieced together with the wood, and then we fill them with water. And at that point,
And the wood swells.
Swells up, has nowhere to go, and they kind of press up against each other. And the Apollo tank, being such a dense wood, and it's actually the second densest wood in the world, sinks in water. And so that one takes, first time we had that tank built, it took almost a year to fully seal.
I was going to say.
The other ones take between 2 and 4 months.
Wow.
And that tank gives us a really nice kind of cherry wood tobacco smoke kind of note to it. It also gives us a bit of a toffee note. Whereas the oak, you get some vanilla, you get a little bit of tannin from that, similar to wine. And the beers that we age in this room, they're all 10% or over. As a result, we can treat them just like wine.
Cool.
They keep that room nice and humid inside as well, which is why we're hanging out here, because otherwise you guys would be drenched down to your underwear by the time we're done. Okay? And I certainly don't want that. I have to work out there until the end of the day. Now when they build these, believe it or not, even though they're humongous tanks, they're built by 2 guys in under 2 weeks' time. I was always impressed by that as a father and son team. The people who build these barrels, they're called coopers. It's just kind of a dying trade, especially in the U.S. I don't know anybody else that really designs barrels this big. These are the largest, as I said, they've been designed in the U.S. since Prohibition.